All right, Oval fans, hope everyone is doing well. This is part 3 of the Gene mystery. Anyway, go ahead and like this video, hit subscribe, click the bell notification icon and select all. That way you don't miss out whenever I post new content on the channel, and follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. For this particular video, people have been asking me, Jeremy, how did Jean get into Greg's apartment? Obviously, she's dead, so she didn't get there by herself. First things first, we know Greg was at work all day. Greg was at work all day. And if memory serves, we're still in the same day we were in. Okay, so Victoria found Jean's body the night of the day that she was killed. Then by the next morning, Hunter had the body in the trunk, and then Jason came home. Then, of course, that psychiatrist came in and yada, yada, yada. But basically, oh, I'm sorry, I'm actually jumping ahead of myself. Yeah, basically, we're still in the same day. The same day the body was put into the trunk. And Kyle and Donald were tasked to get rid of it. So Kyle took the body off, and then later on he called Donald saying that it had been handled. So remember, at this point, Greg must have been at work all day because Priscilla was still worried about Jean, obviously, and was calling Greg. And that's when we're introduced to him on his construction job. And he basically is like, look, I'm going to take off work. I want to go by her apartment now to see what's going on. So he goes to the apartment and it's torn up. And I know that in season 1, I'm not saying anybody's wrong because I don't remember the dialogue that well. I don't know if it was established that Jean and her boyfriend lived together. I honestly don't recall that ever being mentioned, but I do know that they fought a lot. We did see Jean's apartment, but that's about it. Basically from there, Jean and Greg are in different apartments. So we got that established. Greg goes over there. It's torn up. Priscilla tells him to leave. And then from there, later on that night, they're still looking for her, and Greg goes back to his place, and he finds the body there. So basically, whoever put the body there, I'm guessing it had to be earlier that morning, because remember, Kyle had told Donald that by the time he went over to Donald's place, I believe it was around, quote unquote, maybe that early, around lunchtime. I want to say around lunchtime that day. That's when Kyle went to Donald's place, was saying, hey, you know what, instead of just sex, I want more than that, because he was about to drop some stuff off, because he's like, oh, your wife, Lily, she's not coming back, so I can move in. And, well, not necessarily move in, but be able to have some of his stuff over at the house so he can like stay for longer periods than just, a night or something. And by that point, I would wager Kyle did put the body in Kyle put Jean's body in Greg's apartment to make it look like, oh my God, he murdered Jean, because Jean and the boyfriend argue a lot. Her place was torn up to make it look like there was some kind of altercation. And then from there, dead body is found in his bed. So that's going to frame him. Some people have been speculating that maybe Greg killed himself because of the fact that not only was he distraught, but he does have a criminal record. He did tell Priscilla that, he had been in jail before. So it could be a situation where, not to mention all the White House gossip of Jean and her boyfriend fighting all the time. So that one thing could have led to another and he killed her. That's a possibility. But at the same time, I think it was Kyle who put the body in the bed. If it turns out somebody did murder Greg, like somebody was in his apartment waiting for him, I don't know who that could have been. I don't know. I did a separate video on that. I mean, that's the video that blew up what happened to Greg. So if you want all the possible suspects, and, feel free to just look at that particular video, because remember I said Donald, Kyle, Jason are somebody hired by Victoria's father, because, Victoria did say that she would call her father to clean up all this mess, but we never really got follow up on that. So either way, I think it was Kyle that put the body in the apartment. Now, I did a separate video about what was in that bag that Kyle was carrying around. The bag he got out of Donald's place, and then the bag he had trouble carrying after he parked his car and was trying to get out of his trunk. Some people have also speculated, hey, Jeremy, what if that was the same trunk? What if that was Jason's trunk that Hunter put the body in, and then Kyle took the body, and then, since the body was at Greg's place, he had to dispose of the box, which he has yet to do. I'm not an expert in this. I'm not going to say like, Kyle is weak or anything. Obviously, he had some trouble lifting the box when the body was in there, but I'd imagine it's a hell of a lot lighter now that the body isn't in there, and maybe it would be easier to put on his back. I don't know. I still speculate it's probably just more of his things that were at Donald's place that he decided to take home with him. Again, I don't know, but I just think, to wrap it up, Kyle was the one that put Gene's body there to frame Greg, and that's that. Honestly, that's all I have. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. And as always, if you want to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App. And with that being said, I'll catch you in the next video.